Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Remember the CEO of Binance who escaped from Nigeria, the detained Binance executive Tigres, uh, Gabayi, who had fled Nigeria with nobody really knowing how he left, how he got a visa, or what passport he used. That's saying the Nigerian immigration system is whacked. A lot of these things have happened, and everybody is watching and want to see what the real truth is. We want to know the honest truth. These are some of the things that have happened, and everybody's watching and want to know, what is really going on. We are tired of the same thing over and over again. We don't want all of this to happen. Right now, the Binance executives have dragging NLSA, we do EFCC to court. Instead of them to be to be afraid, that he was able to escape from Nigeria. What a nation. Even the security system is so porous, it's unbelievable. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The detained Binance executive Tigran has initiated legal actions against the Nigerian National Security Advisor (NSA) Nuhu Rabido and the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC). Tigres sued Rabido and EFCC over alleged violation of his fundamental human right. In his organization and in the motion dated and filed on March the 18th by his lawyer Olujoke from Olukon and Olubode law firm, Binance executive sought 5 relief before Justice Ekwo. Also, the Binance African regional manager who escaped from unlawful custody on March the 22nd filed a separate right enforcement suit before Justice Ekwo. The new news agency of Nigeria reports that Tigres in the suit, marked number is there, had sued the office of NSA and EFCC as first and second respondents. A U.S. citizen, they said Tigres was a U.S. citizen overseeing the financial crime compliance at the crypto exchange platform. In his application, sought a declaration that his detention and seizure of his international traveling passports contradicts Section 35, subsection 1 and subsection 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. He said the act amounted to a violation of his fundamental human right to personal liberty and guarantee by the Constitution. He also sought an order directing the respondents to release him from their custody and return his international traveling documents with immediate effect. Tigres equally sought an order of injunction restraining the respondents and agencies from further detaining him in relation to any investigation into or demands from Binance. The official who sought an order from the respondent has issued a public apology to him, also prayed that the cost of his action be paid in full. In a statement in support of his suit, he said he is an American citizen who visited Nigeria on February the 26th, along with flying in as a representative of Binance to honor the invitation of NAS and EFCC to discuss issues relating to Binance in Nigeria. Given an 11-ground agreement why his application must be granted, he said he and his colleagues dutifully attended the meeting which he was invited for. He said after the meeting, the two then were detained by the respondent and remanded in detention since then. He said he did not commit any offense during his meeting, and neither was he informed in writing of an offense he personally committed to the Nigerian government. The only reason for his detention is because the government is requesting information from Binance and making demands on the company. He said, adding that he was not a member of the board of Binance when the two suits were called on Thursday, he appeared and he says, two of them appeared and says, this is against their fundamental human right. So this is what is happening right now, my lovely people. And you can see that Nigerians are really watching to see how all of this will play out. It is important that we begin to look upon this very carefully and ensure that the truth is established. Nigerian security agencies do not seem to have gotten themselves. Okay, somebody who, according to him, he said he came into the country by invitation and he came visiting, he was detained according to him, when asked about issues of the issue relating to, the company he works for. He said he only came to answer questions, and during the interrogation that went on, he does not believe he committed any, he does not believe that he committed any offense that warrant him to be detained. And now he's asking for compensation, every legal fee paid in full, and all that. And has sued the National Security Advisor as well as EFCC. Well, Nigeria needs to get herself together and ensure that if we are arresting somebody, we have all the legal right. He said he was detained unlawfully. He's now the one suing to court saying that, he wants compensation because he's an American citizen. He came into the country to honor the invitation that was sent with regards to his company, and that was all, nothing more. It is really very important that every one of us look upon this very carefully and ensure that the right things are done. Okay, so Nigerians, what do you think? This guy was even kept in custody, and before he could know what say Jack Robinson, he has fled the country. So who aided him? Who supported him? So there's just a lot going on in Nigeria today that we all need to really ask ourselves very serious questions and get answers to. How did we get here? Okay, how did we get here? What's really going on? What can we do differently in order to help this nation become a better place? There's just so much going on, and we cannot afford to be silent or quiet in the face of all that is happening. You see, it is important that we begin to see all of this and understand it, and make sure that Nigeria move forward and we get to the very bottom of what is going on today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us is bye for now. Bye-bye.